So hello friends, welcome to my channel. So in this video I am going to explain you about that is the Ncert geography first chapter, that is it is human geography. Okay, human geography, its nature and scope. I will explain this video. I will explain its nature and scope in this video. So the human geography. So you have already studied geography in previous classes. So you are also know important branches that support for the from the body of geography. If you reread the chapter, you will also be able to recall the link of human geography with the mother discipline. As you all know, geography as a field of study is integrative, it is empirical and practical. Thus, the reach of geography is Thus, the reach of geography is extensive, and each and every event or phenomenon which varies over space and time can be studied geographically. How do you see the Earth's surface? Do you realize that the Earth comprises two major components, that is nature, that is physical environment, and life form, including that is human beings. So, making a list of physical and human components of our surroundings. Physical geography, which studies physical environment, and human geography studies about the relationship between the physical and natural and the human world. So the special distribution of human phenomena and how they come about, the social and economic difference between different parts of the world. So these are used in the human geography. So you are already aware of the facts that the core concern of geography as a discipline is to understand the earth as home of human beings and to study all those elements which have sustained them. Thus it is one of the study of natural nature and human beings. So you will realize that the geography got subjected to dualism, and the wide ranging debates started whether geography as a discipline should be a lawmaking, theorizing, or descriptive, whether its subject matter should be organized, and approach of the study should be regional or systematic. So whether geographical phenomena be interpreted theoretically or through historical institutional approach. So next, so as we often talk of the face of the earth, that is eye of the storm, mouth of the river, snout of the glacier, neck of the isthmus, and profile of the soil. Similarly, regions, village, town have been described as organisms. German geographers describe the states, countries as a living organisms. Network of road, railways, and waterways have often been described as arteries and of circulation. Can you collect such terms and expressions for your own languages? So the basic question that we come is, can we separate nature and human when they are so interactively intertwined? So nature of human geography. So human geography, it is used to studies the interrelationship between the physical environment and socio-cultural environment that is created by human beings through mutual interaction with each other. So you have already studied the element of physical environment in your class 11th in the book that is Fundamental of Physical Geography. So you know that these elements are landforms, soils, climate, water, natural vegetation, and diverse flora and fauna. Can you make a list of elements which human beings have created throughout their activities on the stage provided by the physical environment? Next, so naturalization of humans and humanization of nature. So human beings interact with their physical environment with the help of technology. It is not important that what human beings produce and create, but it is extremely important with the help of what tools and techniques do they produce and create the new things. Technology indicates the level of cultural development of society. Human beings were able to develop technology after they developed better understanding of natural laws. Like example, the understanding of concept of friction and heat help you as discover fire. Similarly, understanding of the secrets of DNA and genetics enables us to conquer many diseases. We use the laws of aerodynamics to develop faster plans. You can see that the knowledge about nature is extremely important to develop technology, and technology loosen the shakeless of environment on human beings. So in the early stages of their interaction of human beings interaction with the natural environment, humans were greatly influenced by the environment, so they adapted to the dictates of nature. This is so because the level of technology was very low and the stage of human social development was also primitive. So this type of interaction between primitive human society and strong forces of the nature environmental determinants. At the stage of very low technological development, we can imagine the presence of naturalized human who listened to nature, was afraid of its fury, and worshipped it. So the story in so the people so the so you will realize that in all such cases, nature is a powerful force worshipped, reversed, and conserved. There is a direct dependence of human beings on the nature for resources which sustain them, and also the physical environment for such societies becomes the mother nature. It becomes our mother nature, and the people begin to understand their environment and the forces of nature with the passage of time. So with social and cultural development, humans develop better and more efficient technology. They move from a state of necessity to a state of freedom. So they create possibility with the resources obtained from the environment. So the human activities create cultural landscape. So the imprints of human activities are created everywhere. Health resorts on the highlands, huge urban sprawls, fields, orchards, and pastures in plains, rolling hills, ports on the coast, ocean routes on the oceanic surface, and satellites in the space. So the earlier scholars termed this as possibilism. They call it as possibilism. So nature provides opportunity, and human beings make use of them. And slowly, nature gets humanized and starts bearing the imprints of the human endeavor. So so, if can you imagine what has made such a lifestyle possible? It is technology that has allowed the people of tandem and other to overcome the constraints imposed by nature. So, a geographer, that is Griffith Taylor, introduced another concept which reflects a middle path between the two ideas of environmental determinism and possibilism that we learned before. So, he termed it as neo-determinism or stop and go determinism. So, those of you who live in the cities and those who have visited a city might have seen that traffic is regulated by lights on the crossroads. So, red light means stop, amber light provides a gap between red and green light to get set, and green light means go. So, the concept shows that neither is there a situation of absolute necessity nor is there a condition of absolute freedom. It means that the human beings can conquer nature by obeying it. So they have to respond to the red signal and can proceed in their pursuits of development. And when nature permits the modification, it means it means that possibilities can be created within the limits. It's no free run without accident. So the free run which the developed economies attempt to take has already resulted in the greenhouse effect, ozone layer depletion, and also global warming and receding glaciers and degrading lands. So the neo-determinism conceptually attempts to bring a balance, nullifying the either or dichotomy. Next, fields and subfields of human geography. So, human geography, as you have seen, attempts to explain the relationship between all elements of human life and the space they occur over. So, thus, human geography assumes a highly interdisciplinary nature. It develops close interface with other sister disciplines in social science in order to understand and explain human elements on the surface of the earth. With the expansion of knowledge, new subfields emerge, and it has also happened to human geography. So, like first, broad stages and thrust of human geography. Period. So, early colonial period, it approaches exploration and description. So, in broad feature, so imperial and trade interest promoted to the discovery and exploration of new areas, and encyclopedia description of the area formed an important aspect for geographical account. Later in colonial period, regional lands means elaborate description of all the aspects of a region were undertaken, means we elaborate the region in the later colonial period, and so understand the parts in totally would lead to understanding of the whole earth. Next, in 1930s through the interwar period, so the focus was on to identifying the uniqueness of any region and understanding how and why it is very different from other regions, sorry. And later in 1950s to late 1960s, it was special organization where marked by as use of computers and sophisticated statistical tools. Laws of physics were often applied to map and analyze human phenomena. This phase was called as the quantitative revolution. Next, in 1970s, emergence of humanistic, radical, and behavioral schools. So, discontentment with the quantitative revolution and its dehumanized manner of doing geography led to the emergence of three new schools of thoughts of human geography in the 1970s. So, human geography was made more relevant to the socio-political reality by the emergence of these schools of thoughts. So, consult the box below to know the little bit, so we'll know. Next, in 1990s, the grand generalization and the applicability of universal theories to explain the human condition where it was questioned. So the importance of understanding each local content in its own right was emphasized. Next, it comes to human geography and sister discipline of social science. So, social geography, so its behaviors, first one is behavior geography, so it is news towards psychology. Geography of social well-being, welfare, economy. Geography of leisure, sociology. Culture geography, anthropology. Gender geography, it comes in discipline of sociology, anthropology, and women studies. Historical geography, history, and medical geography about epidemiology. And urban geography, it is urban studies and planning. Political geography, it is for political studies. Electoral geography, it is for psephology. And military geography, it is for military science. And population geography, it is for demography. And settlement geography, urban and rural planning. Economical geography, economics. Geography of resource economics. Geography of agriculture become agriculture economics. Geography of industry becomes industry economics. Geography of marketing, that is business studies, economics, commerce. And geography of tourism, it becomes tourism and travel management. And geography of international management, it becomes international trade. So this was the chapter human geography, its nature and scope. So I think this chapter I understood. So if this video has helped you, please give a like and also subscribe for my channel for more videos like this. So I'll see you in my next video with some other explanation video. So till then, take care. Have a nice day. Bye, my dear friends.